everybody. It is December 2nd and I'm here to do another page of my December daily. I did add a little bit from yesterday's because I thought this pocket here was pretty boring. So I added that little snowflake onto the card and I did do my writing. And then on the pocket itself, I added this little piece of a lace doily or a crocheted one and some eyelash trim. And this is a little circle cut from the offcut of this paper. And then I glossy accented it. So I really like how that came out. And then I added this to this page. I got going. I got going. And so this is, I love this page because you can still see some of the birds behind on the page, but this is obviously bird feeding. And that is kind of the theme that I'm working with. And this is another Edith Holden page. This is from a different book than this one. This has got like a newer kind of a thicker paper, but it says December on the back and I've cut it into a tag shape so it will fit right behind. This fabric here is an offcut from some Moda fabric that I had, and it's glued down because the paper didn't reach the top. So I'm just going to round these corners down here because that just helps it slide in and out of the page, and then I thought we would collage the back. And that's that front piece. I realized in the video yesterday you couldn't see it very well. So there's actually a little cutout of some chickadees with some Christmas baubles and some fabric behind, some bells, and there's some eyelash trim. And then I sewed around, and that's some more Edith Holden December paper. So let me move this out of the way. So I went to, these images are from the Graphics Fairy Premium, and I printed them out on some blue tinged parchment. So I have those. I'm not sure, I might use the titmouse, but then I'm sorry, those are chickadees. But then I also found this titmouse, a tufted titmouse, which are some of the birds that I see at my feeder every day. So I might use that. And I have this adorable little house wren. Granted, this is more of a summer picture, but it is an adorable little house wren, and we do have those around as well. So I'm not sure about that. And then I dug out my Florentine papers that I ordered way back and have literally been hoarding because I just love them so much. And I go to reorder them sometimes and I go, oh my gosh, but the shipping. And so I then don't use it. You can see I've tried to use it a couple times. Oh, look, that has birds on it. So yeah, I have all these lovely pieces of Florentine paper left because I have been, kind of stupid and ridiculous about not using it. So I'm pulling it out. I am pulling it out. Maybe not those two pages. Okay. And then I also found this big piece of vintage, I think it's wallpaper actually. It has a great feel to it. I think this would make a really good card in and of itself. I love the color. Okay. So let's see what we can do about the back. Where's my piece of paper? There we go. So it's December. Oh, that's nice. I'm not going to use that right now, though. I have a glue stick, and I need a piece of glue paper. And I am using some Reader's Digest books for my glue pages because I have gutted them for some of the ring bound journals that I have made. All right, December. Where is that? I had a piece of really, really old book page that I've obviously used before, and I thought I would use it here. I think I'm going to tear this like that, and gosh, it is so hard to even, ooh, I like that piece. Just like that. And before, I'm gonna kind of lay it out before I glue it all down. And then I like this, of course, because it's Christmassy red. So I think I might take some of that and use that as the background. To this. And then I have some green. I thought I had some green. There it is. Things keep dropping off my desk. See, even though I've decided to use it, I am using it begrudgingly. And then where are those really beautiful birds? Oh, that gold is fabulous. What did I do with the paper with the little phoenixes? Oh, here it is, right here. Wow, they look like phoenixes to me. I don't know. Maybe there's some other symbolism to them that I don't know about, but they make me think of a phoenix. Okay. Maybe I'll put that like that. I don't need the writing. And then I think I'm gonna spare these now because I have enough of a background, and then I'll choose a focal point. So let us put down the green first. So, how are you all doing on this fine December 2nd? It was a heck of a day at work, giving a test, and it was just one technical problem after another because we're all virtual. So we have a software program. It's a website that the school has bought into, so you can have completely online testing. But everything's always fraught with peril, and it's so hard to know when the kids come back and they say, no, it's not working. Well, when they say it's not working, there are a lot of things that could not be working. It could be that they made an error. It could be that they're not signed in with their proper school account. It could be that they typed in the code slightly wrong. It could be like if they got one letter wrong, it won't work unless, you know, you have to have the code exactly right. And then I wanted to, I want that instead, or maybe that. Nope, stick with my original plan, but I wanted that underneath. So we got through it for the most part. It's a long day though. I'm supposed to go to the barn and go horseback riding, but I just couldn't do it. I'll do it twice next week instead. I know I always do feel better after kissing horse noses, but I just needed to not have anything be required of me today. There we go. And I can just trim the excess bits Where's my... Good luck in finding anything in this mess. Oh, look at that. I found my bone folder and I found my card thingy. Okay, so let me trim off the sticky outy bits. I just realized I don't have any place on this card to write, do I? It's okay. I think today is Rachel used, not that you have to use the same thing that she's using, but she did her favorite song, which isn't easy enough. You know, I could even just do the favorite song on a separate tag, that hang tag kind of a thing. I actually was trying to think of what is my favorite Christmas song. So I looked up a site and it said like the top 10 best Christmas carols. And I was like, yeah, I like all 10 of those. When my kids were little, we'd go up to visit my husband's family in New Hampshire for Christmas. And we'd go to church. I always wanted to go to the children's service because they actually sing the Christmas carols. It's the most fun. Otherwise, it's just boring. Sorry. I'm not a big... Oh, that's cute. Or so is the... Here, let's cut them out loosely and audition them as one does, right? My favorite little chickadees. There's the titmouse and the cardinal. I like the mama and the papa cardinal there. The chickadees are good. Kind of like the cardinals. And there's that cute little English robin. We don't have these here. I would love to see one day. I've seen photographs and they look all fluffy and pudgy and adorable. But we don't have those. We do have the titmice, which are also very sweet. That's a little bit too orange. All right, so I think I'm going to kiss cut. Where are my other scissors? Kiss cut these cardinals. Because I do like the blue of the background here. These are new to me scissors, these Fiskars squeezy ones. I love them. They're wicked sharp and easy to maneuver. And yeah, I highly recommend them. And they have a little lock. Yeah, good scissors. Oh. Sounds like dinner's on. All right, so I will finish this later. And this will be a short video. And I will show you my next time how I finish it up. Have a good day. Hello, I'm back. We had dinner and I did the dishes and it's all cleaned up. And the dishwasher's set to go. We're wet. And it was lovely. My husband made spaghetti and meatballs and salad. And I'm full. And it's evening, so cheers. Is that taboo? I don't know. We'll find out. So I'm just going to distress the edges of this a little bit. Just because the December was looking too stark. And that's just vintage photo. Which I had been storing them upside down, which I really liked. It seemed to be working, but then someone said not to do it with the oxide, so I'm just doing it with the inks. I listen. And then I have two different, I decided I like the cardinals, and I like the cardinals with the blue, but I think they needed a background. So I have two different kinds of cheesecloth here. I've got this one, which is a kind of a tight weave, and I like that. But then I also have this one, which is a much looser weave. I also have a myriad of laces and fabric bits. So I do like the looser weave, because what the looser weave does is you don't really see that it's there. It just kind of pushes the cardinals up and the collage back a little bit. All right, do you think I can incorporate bling into this, you guys? What do you think? Am I going to be brave enough? I don't know. I'm very bad about bling. Okay, so I'm going to ink this a bit. So my husband Alan is out in the living room. Well, it's the kind of it's the main room. It's a shotgun design we renovated a few years ago, so it's kind of shaped like this. And the front door's here, and there's the mud room, and then there's like a small center room with the wood stove and the seating area, and then there's a big kitchen. So it's a all-purpose living area, eating. Anyway, he's out there. He's got a Zoom meeting. He is the president of our local lands trust. So they have a ton of properties that are preserved as open space, and they have trails. And he's out there having his meeting. With the board members. And there we go. I like that. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't think I'm going to glue the this down. I think I'm just going to put Fabri-Tac on the back of the birds, and then it will glue the paper of the birds to the tag itself, and then the cheesecloth will get sandwiched between. I've got to refill my Fabri-Tac. That's annoying. Okay, there we go. Yep. And let's see what else is going on. Oh, we did something fun over the weekend. I forgot to mention yesterday. I dragged my family Christmas shopping. And, you know, we wore our masks. We're very careful. And we went to Target, or as we say, Target. And I made them all channel their inner child. And everybody picked out a couple of presents. And it was funny because my husband was the one who was channeling the best and picked out a bunch of things. And my son, who's 17, picked out some Legos. And my daughter, Ruth, who's 19, picked out some horses. And I picked out a dinosaur toy. It was a big Tyrannosaurus Rex. And its mouth opens and closes, and when you push a button on the tail, it goes rah! Very fun. And then we went and we dropped it off at the local police station because they're doing a toy drive. So that was very fun. I'm definitely going to write about that. I think there was one in there that's your favorite Christmas memory so far. I think I'll do that for that, because that was very fun. Because I don't get to buy toys anymore. There's no little kids in my family to buy toys for. Okay, I'm happy with that. Maybe trim that back just a smidge there and there. There we go. That's good. Okay, and I would like to put a hole in that. So where's my new toy, my relatively new toy? This is my new toy. I think I mentioned I got this at Michael's on clearance for $10. I was so excited. So I'm going to do a big hole. That's the big hole. And I'm going to do it right in the center-ish. Like that. I know it's low, but I didn't want to go through the word. But I don't think I'm going to do a thingy. I think I'm just going to put some fiber through that. So what do we have for red and green? Got lots of pinks and purples. I'm kind of low on the, oh, you know what I have? Where is that? I have some, like, oh, such a mess, such a mess. I've got piles. I have to move one pile to another pile to get what's underneath. So I have this bin here, and I have some velvet ribbon. Ooh, and this, maybe a little bit of this also. Where's my scissors? Yep, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I've got plenty more of that. I'm gonna double that, and I'm going to send this through the hole like this. We've got a bunch of velvet coming out, and then I'm going to tie this one around and do the bow. And yes, it's covering up the E, but you really only need to see the first and the last letter of the word to figure out what it means anyway, right? Okay. So, fingers work. Ah! Oh, messed that one up. Ah, got it. Gotcha. There we go. There we go. All right. So I've got beautiful holly on the back with some red velvet as well. You know what? It could be fun to journal in the interstices of this. Maybe I'll try that. Okay. Yes, I like that. So you can write all through the little blank spaces there. And then my actual journal, which I just buried under a pile, is right here. So we need the one that says I think I'm going to do the favorite Christmas memory so far, if I can find it. Favorite Christmas song, Santa list, favorite Christmas memory so far. And you know what? I have a little glassine envelope up here. I'm gonna pop these in here because as I cut them up, they're going to be harder and harder to not lose. And I'll cut those down later so that they fit better, but they're okay for now. Does that fit in sideways? Oh, it will. And just turn those that way. And then I'll still use my paper clip perhaps, just to keep them from sliding. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. There it is. Panicked. Favorite Christmas memory so far. I'm going to cut the edges down. I can actually put that on the front, I think. Right here. I can cut it down. And then I'll use a little bit of this. Ugh, I really need to refill this because it's also getting a little gloopy. Okay, favorite Christmas memory, and I like that you've spelled it the British way or Aussie way, maybe. We spell favorite without the U. But I like it. Isn't that funny? Same language, but we spell words differently. Okay. And that is my card for December 2nd. I'm going to journal all around, like outlining this, which will be fun. And then that will slide into December 2nd. Like that. So there we go. Hope you are having a lovely evening. Skål or cheers or ching ching. Have a great evening.